Wall Street Pizzico in crypto. What's their favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Goes up really high. What's their favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it. Goes up really high. What's their favorite saying? Wish I bought more. That's the favorite saying. That's the favorite thing that happens when you buy crypto, and it goes up and it flips more. Wall Street Pizzico in crypto. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. We have just one more day for Friday, so we're getting through the weeks strong as we can, hitting new highs. As your captain speaking, Wall Street Pete, have a seat, and if you enjoy crypto news, please don't snooze. Hit the alarm clock. This is the channel you choose. The best crypto show in the place, in the world, in the planet. Here we go. Without further ado, let's get our face out of here. We don't really care about that. Wall Street Pizzico crypto. Woke up this morning. We're about 2.68, 2.67 trillion market cap. Still 0.03 trillion market cap over. So we're still above what the all-time high is. Looking at the 1.2 trillion market cap total on Bitcoin right now is very strong. Now we're in 51 billion in the volume for Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. So we're pumping up 10 billion more than our usual expectancy, which is pretty good. So it's very bullish for Bitcoin as it's coming down. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how I just took profits and exactly as I predicted. It's going to be pretty sick because we've done some things here where we've been pretty spot on beating the whales. And what are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to talk about Solana as the first one. Okay, so Instagram. We have a couple good people here. Real quick, just to say it, we have a good set of followers. Instagram, where is it? We talk about it, and somebody said, Solana, a really good, smart gentleman of mine. He's starting to pay attention, definitely to mention, and we got to find it. Here, let's just go to the hearts. It doesn't even matter at this point. What did he say? Emerald Green, and here it is. Emerald Green said, cashed out at 190, just like you said, Pete. Well, 189. Okay, so let's see what happened since he cashed out. Well, Wall Street Pete said his strategy was usually to get out. And I'm a man of my word. I got out at 190. Wall Street Pete, Pizzico in crypto. If you want to learn how to make Pizzico in crypto, hit the like and subscribe, please. It's very important to hit the likes. We need as many likes as we can get. That's what gets the algorithm going through. That's what gets everyone to understand crypto. We can get a big family this way. We can continue to grow. So I told everyone, 190, 100%, you need to sell if that's what you want to do, you want to follow, and there it is. I repeated it. Didn't need to. It's already up there right here. We talked about this. We talked about this all the way down when we were here, 156. So, I mean, you're taking profits, so congratulations. Seriously, no ignorance here. Congratulations on anyone who took this profit with me. And Emerald, as you can see, as proof of purchase there. Just making a joke. As you see, Emerald, he's one of the followers that did decide to follow my lead. And there he is. Good morning, Emerald. How do you feel about that trade you just made, Emerald? Give everyone a shout out, as I've never met you before until this channel, and I'm very grateful to have met you through this channel. Kind of exciting. And if you see the upward trend line here, the trend is your friend. We're kind of hitting it as resistance now. So let's see if we follow along or do break up as we should. So I'm looking here on the volume, and then I'm looking at looking at the volume, and then I'm going to look at the RSI level, see what happened, and bam. Okay, so the RSI level's telling me we tanked up here. It was a big reason why we're falling now. Okay, it makes sense. Everything's confirming. Consider we may fall down all the way through to here. Well, what is that? Well, it's going to be the tip of the EMA ribbon, which is about 180. So if you want to consolidate, if you want to maybe somehow accumulate a little bit of more Solana, this is what we talk about on my channel a few times. Check the timestamps on the history of my videos. They're not getting a lot of views and a lot of likes as they should, but it is what it is. He's making cheddar. Let's go. Amazing. I love it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and be like it. Let's see what we can do. Be like Emerald is what I was going to say instead of be like it. It sounds silly, but this is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We may hit the tip here. We're going to talk a little bit about some things, maybe the Fibonacci sequence. This can keep going. The FOMO is real, so we'll get rid of that. We'll take a quick peek of where we're settling at, where we came from, and what the ultimate goal is here, why we're down here, and what is going to happen next for Solana. You may want to find out, but this is the longer term. So if anybody's interested in this kind of stuff, definitely pay attention. But I want you to know this is kind of a long-term thing. This isn't going to be like next move right away. This could be, the end of the month. So pay attention to this. This is kind of important here. If we continue to fall here, and I want you to understand, if we continue to fall here on the 4-hourly, and it's telling me within till 12 o'clock. So right now it's 8:24 a.m. on the Eastern time. If you want to follow me, set your clock, adjust it to that. We may either bounce up, turn green, and just blow it out of the scene, if you know what I mean. And you got your money. You sold out. And you could accumulate more at the 180. You're smart enough to buy the dip. Well, that's on you. I'm buying the dip on Cardano. That was my decision, what I did with my money on Solan, if you were curious. So what I did was I bought some more Cardano. What am I looking here? Well, the all-time term effect here is this price. I will be waiting patiently. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I'll be waiting patiently for that price action for Solana, which is 175. This is going to be a long time. This may be a long time, ladies and gentlemen. I may not even see that price again. I may see it again. I'm not sure. But I do know that we will probably see this price, and I will be willing to put something on it. The 179, more 180, but I'm willing to see 179.74, excuse me. So that's actually on the money. Where do I get that price from? It's a Fibonacci sequence, so please hit the like button as we get this algorithm through. 179, as I've told you before, many times before, that's a level I'm looking to hit on Solana. No gas fees, very exciting. We'll come down. We took some profits on the top here. 190 is why I told you to take profits. Kind of exciting if you took profits here. So now we'll go to Ethereum real quick. What I tell you to do constantly, time, and I'm going to show my face here because you need to see my face. How many times did I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that 42.74, 42.50, 4,200, let's go on there. And I said, let's take profits at this level. How many times have I said it? Well, we've done it time and time again. I can't even get on here. It's driving me nuts. There we go. Pay attention definitely to mention when I show you Ethereum and I say, we're not there. Ethereum's road to 46K all time. Crypto 4270 level could be the top if we do not break. So there you go. The very first one. That's the first one I went to. There's many more telling you take your profits at that level. Don't be upset if it continues to climb as it did. And guess what it did? The FOMO of the people bought at this level. What did they do? Well, now they're effing miserable at this current time frame. What happened? Well, the people like you and I who have been in this for a while are taking actual profits and not just hodling and being silly with our money. We're actually accumulating more. So what's going to happen is you're going to see a Fibonacci sequence level come down, come through. You may get, now listen, you may get, where are we on this Fibonacci level? Wow, that was wrong. So I'm going to tell you right now, that is totally wrong on the 4-hourly. Please don't pay attention to that level right here. The one I had up was set for the hourly. Now we're going to do it for the 4-hourly. Now pay attention, definitely to mention here. This is just going to be a short-term sequence, and I'm not going all the way down. But I am setting us up for the 4-hourly instead of the hourly. This is TradingView. This is Cardano. So if anyone's interested in what this is on you. If you look here, we got a manipulated stick here, and I call it a stick because this candle looks crazy. It doesn't even look like a freaking candle. We went all the way down and touched base all the way down to, wow, I'm sorry, this is Ethereum, excuse me. We did Cardano. I apologize. We went all the way down to pass here in the gray zone. And what have I told you in my videos? I've said a million times in my videos, we could never bounce in the middle of this gray zone and fall through. Well, I don't know what happened with Ethereum, but somebody took a major profit taking at this price. They must have been watching Wall Street Pete and took profits at 42.74, and people FOMO'd in and got the top wick, and then boom. You got the FOMOing in, but you got the people who took profits, and now we really got to pay attention to what happened here with this big wick. This big wick fell down all the way through where I would tell you it would have happened maybe in November before we'd get a big Tigger bounce. This is something alarming in a way. Do you follow Tech Dave on Twitter, Pete? No. I don't follow anybody on Twitter, unfortunately. I got to get my Twitter game up. Really not really good. Woohoo ticket, my man, Chooch. We killed it on the tickets on Sunday. If you liked Sunday news, Sunday crypto tickets, and football parlays, if you're into that kind of thing, you might want to watch this channel on Sundays because we're making more sick doing crypto. And I know, Chooch, I know you killed them. You don't even have to tell me what you did. But I bet you're making more sick doing crypto because I'll tell you right now, I got a bet tonight. We'll talk about the Thursday game as we know the Browns are toast. So if you pick the Browns, you're ridiculous and you need to get off your high horse there. So pay attention definitely here as Ethereum is making big moves, big gains. People are going to pay attention to what's happening here. And I do believe that this candle here will turn green and finish green by the 12 o'clock. That's what I was telling you. So 3 hours and 30 minutes. 3 hours and 30 minutes, it'll be a 12 o'clock candle. I actually expect this candle to finish green. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the candle that's right here at the 8 o'clock. You see on the bottom, every candle's 4 hours. So each one represents a 4-hour time frame. By 12 o'clock, I expect to be coming back up. If not, this is going to be considered ahead. And we're going to be coming down a little bit for a little bit of time. What do I expect after that? Then you're going to see something similar to the 39.50, and then that's when we may see something different. So pay attention to that. That is a big possibility on Ethereum. You're not going to believe it, but I hate to tell you, that is the worst case scenario currently. And it sucks that it may be that case, but listen, Wall Street Pete, real as steel. Pay attention, definitely to mention to the volume. Pay attention to the people taking profits. The EMA ribbon, let's see where we go on that. And if you look, let's see what's happening with my ribbon. We have flipped bullish, as we see a long time ago. We flipped red, we're bullish, and we're coming through. High volatile waves are coming. So there's a good chance that, yes, we come all the way up through and come back here. And that's not impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, as I look at the Ethereum, it's not impossible, and this is really strong indicators telling me here that this is big. This is big news here. What would happen is would be a 50% pullback. 50% pullback would get me to the 39.78. It's telling me. I see here more of something different, a few dollars different. Maybe if I adjust, it'll get me to where I want to be. Let me get rid of this indicator. It's bothering me. Right there. So what numbers are we getting? 39.76. So if I were to give you an exact number, and that's how I do because I'm very OCD-like, this would be a head-shoulder pattern, and it may give us that. So pay attention to Ethereum coming down. The trend is your friend, so we're on a different trend level going all the way up. This is kind of dangerous. People take profits. Be careful. What did I do? Well, I sold my Solan at 190, as I told you I would. So what did we do? Solana sold at 190. You could have bought more and got excited, and as you see, this is continuing to come back up. Get rid of the indicator, throw in Fibonacci level. I mean, not Fibonacci level, I'm sorry. The relative strength index chart, and see we're bouncing off the 70 level. It's still kind of bearish to me. Jasmine, we didn't really talk about Jasmine. Good call. We could put that in there. We're actually receiving and looking like we're creating an upward W almost precisely as I left you last night and told you. Pay attention to this forming on Jasmine. This is the hourly, though. So if we go to the 4-hourly, maybe it makes more sense. And there you go. Starting to come in a little more to play better with the 4-hourly chart, which is why it's my favorite. This is what I'm looking to get on Jasmine. Litecoin, I could tell you numbers without even looking at the chart. Litecoin, I'm sorry, I just do this for a living. And when you start doing it for a living, you start understanding. I just remember them. I'll show you where Litecoin is. And we don't even have to do a quick TA on it. I could just look at it and tell you what's going to happen. It's really that out of control. Litecoin's at 204, so look for it to hit 249 as the top. 243, 249 levels can hit some resistance there strong. It'll come into the 223, 225 first level of resistance, bang through, hit right through there, and then you'll see like a 250 level on Litecoin, and then you'll see on the history, 250 Litecoin, boom, there it is. 238 I said, it'll come through, so I said 225, I was wrong, but then it will come all the way up into the 250 level, and you'll see where it starts giving you some issues right there. 259, 250. Pay attention to the 260. Matter of fact, that's really stronger. But that's just what I wanted to tell you real quick on there. As you know, this is what I do for my followers. We fly back and forth. Some guy said I'm like a squirrel trying to find a nut. Well, yeah, you know, it might be similar to that, and it is what it is. It is winter. So get ready to pack your bags. I'm going to have an excellent video coming to you shortly about my exit plan. You probably want to know what's your exit plan for Christmas time, right? You always see the commercials with people buying cars, and you're like, damn, I wish that would be me one year. And you talk about your family, and you're watching a commercial, and you're like, who the hell has commercials that buy cars for Christmas? And you sit there, and you're like, well, one day I'm going to be like that. Well, guess what? Keep investing in crypto. Keep investing and getting broke and struggling while you're investing instead of buying a new Gucci jacket or a new Gucci pocketbook or that favorite, whatever you wanted. How about you just start investing in crypto? Follow the rest of the world. I did have some big crypto news. I missed it, unfortunately. It's a shame. I will have to go over it again another time. I did miss some really big crypto news. So 2.62, continuing to see profits taken. Jasmine is going to hit the 7. The 6A continuing to do that. But here it is and looking like we're getting a couple W's. Not a W's, a couple M's. Let's see where we're at here. M here. And then we got this M. We didn't get the second one. We bottomed out, created a new trend line, and hopefully we're going to follow this now and finish the 12 o'clock candle the same way most of the crypto I'm trying to explain to you is going to happen. So what I'm expecting here is an upward W. So I'll turn to W, and then I'll show you the line that I continue to see it hopefully continue with, and it'll be something similar to there as we hit some resistance following through. So if you can see that well on the chart, it's circled for you. This is what I expect. These are the levels to come down to. Perhaps it comes down and plays, but I do expect that this red candle to turn green, coming back up and retesting the 6.8 and hopefully actually breaking this time through, which will get us to the 8 cents. I will then be dollar cost averaging out at 8 cents for a fact, Jack. And if you don't want to, that's up to you. But I do know that I spent some time telling me that I need to take profits. It's been there long enough. My money's sitting there stagnant long enough. I'm a very, very impatient little boy, and Santa's coming. So I want some treats for Christmas, and I'm sure you got some Christmas shopping to do yourself, but pay attention to the trend. The trend is your friend. So we're going in the upward trajectory. We're going up. We're on this trend line. We're enjoying it. Let's see how long we can take it. I mean, it may be over later. You never know. As soon as Bitcoin starts pumping hardcore, you'll stop. But as soon as Bitcoin starts going sideways, and it may remain to do that, we may get this little range of action here. Let me show you what I think we're going to get. That's a Fibonacci sequence. I don't want to ruin that, but I'll take this because this doesn't mean much. Right around here. So what price is that? I said we had to remain above 65K to stay bullish. What are we at now? We're at 65K. So if you watched my last video, what do you top out market cap mean, good or bad? Well, right now, if you understand and follow me on the market cap, we're above all-time highs in the market cap. We've never been this high before. And if you see this little red line of volatility, I put this here last night before when we were up here or even here. So I want you to understand that this is actually, the trend line is following exactly as I predicted. Like, it's kind of insane. Like, it's kind of insane how exact on I can be. I do deserve a little more credit, but it is what it is. I got the love and the people that I have, and I just pay attention to them and continue to pay attention to them. So what happens is you get the Fibonacci sequence level. The market cap is very important. If the money's not in the total crypto market cap, then we can't get the moves that we need to get. And if you see and I adjust my line precisely, then I see why we were at where we were. So just keep adjusting and you'll get the lines where you need them to be. And I'm obviously adjusting. Looking at my prices, 63 is the biggest fall at the 50% price. But I told you to stay strong and very bullish, we needed to stay across 65,350 right here. So I wanted to stay, and I think I even went to 64 and a half. I think I went to as low as 64 and a half that we need to stay. And here's the levels we touched on the Fibonacci sequence. So if you see, we touched the 50% on Bitcoin, and then we bounced immediately. So what's the next touch? Well, we touched it again, 50%. Maybe we touched this again, and it gets us to 62.8, 62.9, and then it really springs up and fools around. But what my thought process, my opinion, following Bitcoin in my years of time and what I've been doing in my life of technical analysis through the NYMEX floor and other exchanges that I've been on, I believe that we're going to continue to get this sideways action. And if we don't get this move up on the W up and we hit resistance at the 67,000 again, I think we're just going to continue to do this. And what does that mean? So we're going to stop and go to everything else and go, what does that mean? Well, that means that the rest of the market, instead of this coming down and getting this move that I told you there's a chance of this happening here, and we're falling through to 50% to 39.50, which I think is still a possibility. We're going to get another parabolic move because people are hearing about it, and we're just going to go right there, and we're going to finally just tip and keep going up and creating new highs and get to the 46,000 much sooner on Ethereum. And then the altcoin season comes into play, and then the rest of everyone else comes into play. This is Cardano. What I'm trying to explain to you is that we get back on track here, and what will happen is you'll see this price of Cardano reach the 230, see if we have resistance, get back up on top of the 230 level, 237, and continue to get back to where it needs to be. And before you know, we're going to be talking about an ascending triangle formation coming up on Cardano. Everyone's going to get excited. We're going to be back in the $2.50 range. People are going to say, how the hell did you know that? We're going to create the new right shoulder right here. There's going to be a right shoulder on the inverted head and shoulders pattern. Somewhere right here. So I'll make it yellow. I don't know how to do that. That's probably not a good idea. What should I make it? Hot pink? I don't know. Make you see that. So we got to break through this range, in this little range here of Cardano. And Cardano is what it's going to do is give us this W we're receiving. Maybe get one more pull down once we get to the 230. or the 237. I don't know which one it's going to grab us to. And either spring here, and then that's where you're going to get your W. We're going to be hopefully taking profits at 250, or we're going to be talking about going all the way to 270. And there should be a humongous resistance level here, as we've had multitudes of time. August 31st, August 27th, even played Canes at the 23rd, and then into September, we were trying to hit resistance there. So we haven't really fought through anything since September for Cardano on TradingView on the 4 hourly. So if you see here in September, it was kind of exciting. And then ever since September, since you brought your kids to school, it seems like Cardano has been on some type of BS. And you know what? That's what it does. And then you get this sideways boring action, even though it's in an upward trend and you can barely see it. It's going to explode, and it's going to make people rich. And like I said, this is not financial advice. This is just my strategy. This is something that Wall Street Pete does. And if you want to tag along and find it and follow us on Instagram as we do, we're getting ready to go. I apologize if there's anything you wanted to talk about. Put it in the comments, and then usually I see it in the comments. And I want to say once again, Blake, thank you for your donations. Selner, Aaron, thank you so much for yours, your current. Dr. Rainey, he's been a donator of mine in the past, and I do appreciate his, as I do appreciate anybody who has donated to the YouTube channel. Go to my About. On the bottom left, there's a PayPal account. If you want to put 10, 20 bucks, just say here, put it towards the channel and get us something cool in the future. That's what I'm doing. I plan on keeping the money in our PayPal account, and we're going to let it grow, and we're going to do some things and give some prizes out as we grow as a channel. So I do expect those things to happen. Stick with me. It is wallst.pete for the Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram all day long, we constantly talk about charts, technical analysis, and things of that nature. We do have the people talking about it in here. So we have fun in the sun. This is what we talk about. Follow us. Get involved. Wall Street, Pete, Sicto, and Crypto. If you were here, you would have talked before we even ever got to the 190. This was last night, and this was 12 hours ago, so it wasn't that long ago. You could have got involved on this. You could have. You may have. And you may be thanking me already. So what do I think got the top out? It's going to go to 3 trillion market cap to answer your question, TXOOV93. And as you see here, we were trading 181, and I told you I would sell some at 190. I dollar cost averaged out. Now you see where we're at now. So just pay attention to the levels. Ethereum, we said the same damn thing. I said at the 42.74, take some profits. What happened? It went to 4,300. Everyone said, oh, F Wall Street Pete. He don't know what he's talking about. I took profits. I'm pissed. It's still going higher. What happened? We got a bang, bang down. A lot of people are going, oh, he does know what he's talking about. Well, this gentleman worked on Wall Street. This gentleman worked on the NYMEX floor. He's not playing games. He does have a badge. He does have credentials. What it took him to get in there. It's now the Van Gogh Museum. I'm very disappointed about it. It is what it is. But we are the Wall Street Sicto in Crypto channel. And guess what? I want everyone, because we have not done this on my channel in a while. And this is kind of excited because I'm serious. We haven't done this in a while.
Don't start.
And now we're going to do it. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's Thursday. It's Thursday Night Football. Pick any team that goes against the Browns because they have nobody playing. But if you want to listen to a tune and you want to hear the beat with Wall Street Pete, we're going to have a good day. Nappy Roots, we always rock it. We talk about it. There is your URL. Put it in. Listen to it. We're gonna have a good day. La-di-da-da. Yeah. So hit the like, subscribe. We're going on a ride. Ain't no one got a time today. So hit that like, subscribe, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna sell crypto this way. It's Thursday. We're waiting for the Friday. We're waiting for the day to hit the highway. We'll do it my way. It's going to 100K Bitcoin. You know, you don't run to the bank and pull your groin. I'm the man with the plan. You call me Tim, whip my toes in the sand. You know, it's feeling like the master plan. You know, one day we're going to the moon. We're going soon. So you better pack your bags and get ready to go. You better be ready like Spaghetti Freddy to pack your bags. Here we go. Sicto in Crypto. Have a wonderful day. Wall Street Pete, we are excited. It's going to be a wonderful day. And if you didn't know, let's go. Take care, everyone. I hope you trade. Stay away from trading with emotion. We talk about that all the time. If you woke up on the wrong side of the bed and you thought it was Friday, because I've done that before too, Just remember, hey, it's one more day. That's all it is. One more day. It's Thursday. Keep your head up. Think about Bitcoin. Think about your future. Think about in 5 years on where we're going to be. All right? This is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. But there's a lot of things going on. And I don't do horse betting. But listen, you can't be in everything, Tooch. You can't be in everything. But I like to do technical analysis. That's why I say don't trade on emotion. So you'll be lost like a little fish in the big ocean. Don't do that. But I appreciate it. Enjoy your bets. This is not a bet. This is an investment. And people don't realize that this isn't about making money, ladies and gentlemen. This is about the change of money. This is about the future of money. And crypto, believe it or not, if you ask my opinion, is the future of money. Wall Street, peace, Sicto, and crypto. Have a good day. We're out of here like Vladimir. Woo!
We're gonna have a good day. Yeah. Hey, no one got a time today. So hit that like, subscribe, baby. Yeah.
It's the Wall Street Beat Show. Sicto and crypto.